Hello, dearly beloved. Welcome to this reading. I was called here to do a quick check-in for someone who is on the journey, and I feel like this is a very serious time right now. I feel a lot of seriousness around in the energy, and that is because your higher knowledge is being activated at this point of time. So there might be a lot of things that you might be realizing, or you feel like some sort of a heaviness around your head or your temple area. You might be experiencing some sort of head pressure, temple pressure as well. This is because there are many knowings, higher knowings which are coming down to you at this time, and although you might not realize all of them, but it's like these things come down in like you can think of it as zip files, right? So the zip files are being downloaded right now to your consciousness, and when time is needed, when this knowing is needed, these zip files are unzipped, and you sort of like have those aha moments, right? So I feel like there is a lot of clarity which is coming into you. There is a very definite energy which is around you, which may be trying to pull you down in some way, but I feel like you have found your ground. You have found your clarity. You are able to speak very clearly and with love, from a place of love, right? This is not speaking just for the heck of it, right? Speaking but from a place of love. You are learning how to communicate more effectively at this point. I have life coming out. So for some of you, I feel like children may be on your mind, or childbirth may be on your mind, bearing children, in future. You want to welcome new life, but in general, I feel like you are understanding the meaning behind life, the true meaning, right? The true purpose of being here is being revealed to you at this moment, and it is only up to you. If you are open to this awakening, if you are open to this realization, it is already made available to you. Life is very precious, and you are just realizing it. I feel like there are many people around you who are really benefiting from your presence. Okay, they might be in a very low or in a very negative kind of an energy state, and just because of your presence around them, they are finding the hope, they are finding the positivity, they are finding the strength which is required for them to be on their journey, right? I feel like there might be some very low and dark energy with regards to ending life, right? So certain people who are around you, as soon as you enter their field, you are really inspiring them to see the beauty of life, to see the value of life, right? It's a very dark this thing coming across, but I feel like right now you are, or if not right now, in the very near future, you yourself are going to recognize your place, your importance in this earthly realm, right? Why am I here? Right? So the purpose of life is being revealed to you at this point of time, dear one. It is very incredible because it might be a birthing itself, literally. It might be this might be you as well, the 10 toes, tiny toes, 10 of pentacles, but this might be you rebirthing yourself. All right, this is you birthing a new and a fresh version of yourself. So if you have been feeling a lot of worry, a lot of pain in the past, if you might have been feeling a lot of boredom in the past, please know that this is sort of like you regenerating. It's a process of regeneration happening for you. Okay, I feel like there is someone around you who is very bored. This might be someone who is tapped into your energy, or they feel quite bored when you are not around. People might be coming up and telling you that please do come over, please come every day, we want to meet you, we want to talk to you because we feel bored. You inspire us, you bring back the energy to us, right? Okay, so apart from that, I also have twin telepathy. So right now, the telepathic communication that you share with your divine counterpart may be very enhanced, may be very pronounced. And 1212 is not a easy energy. It's not a very simple energy. It is the energy which is extremely intense. It is extremely trying and challenging if you are up for it. If you're running away from it, then it's a whole other ball game. But if you're up for it, if you're ready, if you're willing to surrender yourself to what divine has to offer, to bring to you, it's going to push you. Okay, it's going to push some very important buttons, which are going to bring up some scars from the past as well. I feel like this is some pain which is coming up from the past, which might be affecting you and the connection. I feel like this is some pain from past scars, which had nothing to do with your twin flame journey. All right, but this is long back, pain from long back, which is now brought to surface again. It's like, you see, this is all cooled down, but this is now in the fiery heat again. This is wood, right? So these scars have been sort of like scraped, and they have resurfaced. All right, that pain is resurfacing right now, so that you can let it go. It feels very intense to be you. It feels very intense right now to be in your shoes, and your patience, your calmness, your ability to ground yourself is also being challenged at this point of time. All right, but I guess you're doing well with the Eight of Pentacles. You're very focused, you're highly focused. You might be continuing to do your japs. I believe there is some sort of repetition of the divine name that you're doing. Okay, so that is helping you, to find your ground, that is helping you to find the stability within yourself. And I have the Justice card coming out. Okay, there is the situation of justice, right? Also, I'm getting the words redemption. I believe you are seeing where you have been unfair to someone or something in some way in the past, right? And that itself might be bringing some sort of a disappointment within you. Like, how could I do that, you know? But please be gentle with yourself, knowing that you're choosing goodness, you're choosing fairness, you're choosing kindness, right? You're choosing what is true and right. And you are right now in your higher awareness. Your past version was functioning from fear, doubt, pain, right? You did not know any better. You chose what you thought was appropriate that time. So please forgive yourself through all of the decisions that you've made in the past as well. Okay, have no regrets. Have no regrets, because they are leading you towards knowing better, towards having greater intelligence. Shiny saying resonating a lot with me. बहुत ही heavy है यार energy, like it's like today you might be feeling के भाई ये मैं यही सहने ही आई हूँ क्या? Like, why am I even here? You know, where is my part? When is it going to be my time? When is it going to be my part, right? And God is saying that, you know, it is already there within you. It is simply upon the shift of perspective. Don't focus on perceptions, focus on perspectives, right? Perception is a very small version of perspective. Perspective is huge and grand, and somewhere deep down you already know why you are undergoing all of this challenge, all of this intensity right now. It feels like you are being put through fire. There is a lot of risk also involved. Probably you might have risked something very important, something very valuable. This might be a very close connection. This might be your own connection with your divine counterpart, or this might be something very I'm getting like someone's respect is at risk. Self-respect. You might have risked your own self-respect, right? But all of this is allowing you to come into your own knowing. I feel like this is the time to just be silent, to be quiet, and to just like soak it all up in. Everything that is being shown to you, it's helping you to unlock this higher knowing, this soul level knowing, right? Also, there are certain secrets that you know. You hold this secret knowing within yourself. Okay, you are being called to just like hold on to it. It's very interesting because just this morning there was this word secret which came up again in one of the Bashar videos I was watching. So he never uses this word secret, but yeah, it means something right now. Maybe it's it's for your own good that you hold on to this information a little while longer. And I believe the time is going to present itself when you will be asked to share this truth, your truth, right? Then I have the Three of Wands. You seem to be waiting, dear one. Waiting for what? This might be waiting for your person to arrive. It's like you feel very tired. You feel very hurt right now. And this is not an emotional hurt. This is a spiritual level hurt that you're experiencing through the scar. It's a very deep kind of a pain. Baby, can you please close the door? There's a lot of noise. Yeah, so a lot of noise coming in from the past, all right? And I feel like you are waiting for someone to arrive, waiting for someone to take the move. You are trying to be strong about it. You're trying to be understanding about it. Waiting for some sort of change, some sort of sign, okay? But look at this card. Whenever the High Priestess comes in, she always reminds you that this deep knowing, you already hold it within yourself. She's the triple lunar goddess, right? So she's someone who's incredibly intelligent and perceptive. Also I have the Queen of Swords coming out. So today I have both the King and Queen coming out, right? The King of Swords came out a little bit earlier, and now I have the Queen of Swords. So I feel like there is some push-pull energy within the connection that might be stressing you out mentally a little bit, right? Because you are gaining that self-respect, the self-respect that you put on risk, right? You're gaining that back again. Now you're not allowing anyone and everyone to access you. I feel like you have put boundaries. You have enforced some sort of a boundary to be fair to yourself and to be fair to this situation as well, right? Because I feel like earlier you might have been too good, too kind for yourself, for your own good, and that helped nobody, right? So maybe this is a very important self discovery. This is a very important lesson in not being too good all the time. you are allowed to be bad. That's what I'm getting. You are allowed to be bad. You are allowed to be strict. Bad in the sense strict. You are allowed to be firm, like in your teacher-like energy, right? Sometimes the people in front of you, they are not going to understand in a very gentle tone when you are approaching them with love, right? There is also a misconception about love itself. Like love always has to be this like pure, sweet, soft, gentle. No, but love is truth. Love equals truth. Love is what? Love is divine feminine, right? 11-11. And truth is divine masculine, 12-12, right? We are right now in the energies of the divine masculine. So love equals truth, right? And truth is love and love is truth. So when you are going to speak the truth, sometimes it's going to hurt the other person, but ultimately it's going to help them come into their own higher knowing, right? About what needs to be fixed, what needs to be corrected, right? You are here to set high standards. Wow. Because this is a very powerful energy. Look at this. You are here to set some very high standards for others around, because probably you follow some high standards, right? This may be something about purity also coming across, okay? So this is a process of purification which is taking place. Purification of emotions, purification of the mind as well, right? So what I was mentioning about love and truth is that we all have this misconception that love has to be pure, gentle, kind, always soft, you know, cajoling. No. Sometimes love is so fierce because, you know, that's how the mother is. The mother also loves her children, isn't it? Sometimes she'll whoop your ass. She will. Why? Because she loves you. She wants what is best for you, isn't it? She is not going to hold back on cutting away the BS, right? So you are being called to just like, if you're feeling that kind of an energy coming up today, you are being called to like step into it, allow it, embrace it. Do not hold this idea of being a very soft and kind person, right? You are allowed to have all sorts of emotions. Your emotions are sacred. They are the part of divine feminine nature. Her feelings are her greatest strength. Her feelings are her greatest strength. This is a card of emotions, and notice how there is such immense calmness, right? And as opposed to the emotion itself, sometimes emotions are going to be so turbulent you are unable to see what is there in front of you. But when you are in your feeling nature, when you are in your purest essence of being, your feelings itself guide you. Your feelings guide you. They are guiding you all the time, okay? Because this is a part of being the feminine. When you are embodying your true feminine energy, you are going to become a clear channel. Then that ego is behind. You are just following the energy, right? Sometimes it's not going to be pretty, and that's okay. Because it's leading you to expand, it's also leading the other person to expand, right? There is very strong telepathic connection which is pronounced right now between you and your divine counterpart. Alright, so let us just see what this is about. What is this twin telepathy card trying to tell us? You might be feeling the energy of your person around today. Their energy coming in to comfort you. Probably it feels the coldness, it feels the sharpness of your energy. Your person is feeling is feeling the strictness of the energy, right? So they are coming in to remind you that there is a shared purpose. It's like you are never alone. You are never alone. I am never alone, right? And we are in this together. You never need to feel that you are alone. You simply need to be there for yourself, right? And I am always there with you in energy. Maybe not in form right now, but I'm always there with you in energy because we share the same energetic field, right? It's time to celebrate. Celebrate yourself. You're such a pretty thing. Okay, that's a first. I've never received such kind of words, but someone is telling me to tell you that you are such a pretty thing. I feel like this person just wants to sit there and just look at you, not speak anything. And they just want to sit and listen to you day in, day out. Right? Just like these cupcakes are so pretty, you don't want to disturb them, right? And you are ascending. Your person's higher self right now is coming in and reminding you, you are here to ascend. And through your ascension, I am also led, I am also guided, I am also inspired, right? We are here to uplift each other. I feel like in the past, your person might have been in their overconfident energy and they might have spoken some words which were out of line, and they are realizing that today, right? This person also might be checking up on you because Page of Wands energy is trying to go over the social media, trying to gain some information, right? Trying to know more about you, what you have been up to. I feel like this person also has been working very hard, but I feel like during the times of night, they really miss you. This person really misses you, and this love, this connection has really changed this person. It has made them more responsible. It has made them more tolerant as well. I feel like this person has had a very short temper, very short fuse in the past. They had some control issues as well, okay, but through this connection they are stepping into their highest version, right? This person holds a lot of hope for this connection with the star card. This person is very hopeful about you, about this connection, but they don't know how to make it happen right now, right? They don't know how to practically make it happen. Somehow deep down they know that this is to happen. They know somehow spiritually that this is going to happen, that both of you are going to come together and unite, all right, in the 3D, like it's meant to happen. Embrace. Also I'm getting memories. So today lots of things from the past coming up. Like I mentioned, just like you are thinking about some things from the past, your person is also reaching out to you, letting you know that the moments that they shared with you, they really cherish those moments. You might be seeing single stems of rose as well. If you are seeing a rose, this is your person apologizing to you. This is your person reaching out to you, letting you know that they are thinking of you, right? That they are missing you. So this person is really hopeful for the future, for coming together, because somehow spiritually they know that there is some connect. There is a very deep comfort that you both bring to each other, and that there is a spiritual purpose behind both of you meeting. There is a higher motivation. But right now they don't know how to make it work in the 3D. They seem to be struggling with something. What is the 7 of Cups about? Yeah, I feel like for some of you, your person is struggling with building their finances, getting their finances in order. For others, it might be like self-perfection, knowing that they hold certain addictions, they hold certain traits which need to be fixed. It's like they look at you and they see the mismatch, right? They know that you have a very healing energy, you have a very, very healing presence, and somehow they want to do better for you. They want to be better. You make them a better person. It's almost like I want to work upon myself to be better, to be worthy of you. But in truth, they don't need to do anything outside of themselves, right? Both of you are perfect right here, right now. In some connections, you are also meant to come together and grow, grow together, right? Yeah, there is some sort of a situation which is really making this person tired. They are tired of their situation basically. They are just there because it's their duty, it's their responsibility, right? But in truth, they want to come together and build something with you. They know that you bring a lot of value to their life. Yeah, and they hope that your connection gets better in future. They are also hoping that you give them the second chance if they were to arrive to you. They are hoping that you would provide them the second chance, because they themselves have behaved like the devil with you in the past, and they don't know if you would be willing to give them that chance. This person is really hoping. They might be reaching out to you through your own intuitive ability. They might be showing you certain images in your mind's eye. This person might be talking to you through music. This person might be talking to you through different readings. Alright, this person is letting you know very clearly what is it that they want you to know. Alright, and there are some many amazing signs which you are also seeing probably. Okay, like in real life, not just in the algorithm, not just on the social media, but in real life also. You might be seeing like parallels running and that is universe's way of telling you that no, you are not just like thinking impractically. This is happening. This is a sign. This is a clear indication which is coming in for you from your person, right? What about the angel message? What is the angel message coming in? There's a lot of protection for you, dear one. There is an immense protection that is being showered upon you and your person. This connection is always protected. You do not need to worry about anyone coming in the middle and meddling with it, trying to distort it, trying to manipulate it, some third party energy or any sort of thing. You can call it anything. You know, some people thinking about dark magic, black arts. Doesn't matter. Why? Because there is a higher meaning, there's a higher purpose to this connection. Both of you have come together to walk this earth in God's light, in God's truth, in God's love, right? And there is nothing more powerful than that, right? So God is all powerful, and any sort of like lower energy, meddling energy is nothing but people just creating greater karma for themselves, right? This is like bad karma that they are creating for themselves. Yes, it might affect you in a very short moment, right? Just enough to confirm to you that, you know, there is some mischief going on, right? But then you would feel immediately protected by divine. This might be like Hanumanji, that you are either connected to very closely, or this is Archangel Michael energy also coming in to create this beautiful force field around you and your person. And I really love how both of them are under a veil. It's almost like a veil of protection. It's like it cannot be pierced. It can only be pierced with light. This encasing, this aura protection, it can be only pierced with pure light, pure love, nothing else, right? So you do not need to worry about any sort of lower energies coming and affecting you or your person or this connection. There's Archangel Raphael. Both archangels working with you incredibly closely, right? So Archangel Raphael is known to bring unconditional love, healing and forgiveness. So this is the eternal love aspect which is being activated right now. I see him with a very thick book. So this is like old knowledge which is coming in for you. Also, I feel like at this point of time, you might be sensing when your person needs your protection, when they need your love, when they need your healing. You are sensing it right now, right? Because it's almost like the angel wings, and there is this energy around the angel wings, right? So it's like your love is bringing this person a lot of support and protection at this point of time. And both of you are helping each other. Like this staff, I'm seeing the caduceus, it's almost like a caduceus, okay? Two snakes intertwining. Both of you are rising in your energies. The more you choose love, the more you are going to evolve. Just now in the evening, one of the feminines asked me like, how do we evolve? And I said, just choose love. That is all that you need to do. Choose love. Choose love over fear. And that is how you evolve. Automatically. You don't need to do anything to evolve. What can you do to evolve? Your highest version of self is already evolved. It's already healed. There's nothing more to be healed, isn't it? What can heal God? Does God need healing? Right? Vedika is just like shaking her head like that. So simply we need to connect with our highest self. We simply need to connect with God Divine. And there it is. It's all done. Right? So there is nothing that you need to do to evolve. You are already evolving. You are already progressing. You are already ascending. The more you choose love, the more you evolve. Right? Because it's showing you where you have been pulling back, where your heart is shrinking, where you feel fear, where you feel doubt. I also have the angel of inspiration coming forward and guiding this connection. The angel of inspiration is bringing purity, clarity, lots of beautiful upliftment. And I'm also hearing the words breath of life. The breath of life is sort of like renewing you and your person. It's a new way of life, I feel. I also had the life card come out in the beginning of the reading. I don't know, it went inside somewhere. Yeah, so this is a renewal, definitely. This is a regeneration, renewal that is happening for both you and your person. And you're finding that hope come back to you again. You're finding that magic, that healing come back to you again, dear one. And if you don't feel it now, please trust this message. You are listening to this message because you are meant to receive the words. You are aligned with the frequency of the words, and that is why allow yourself to know that you are finding the hope again. You're finding the joy again. You're finding the beauty in life again. Alright, what is it that you need to know? There is some sort of a separation. What is the separation card? Yeah, this is separation from your divine counterpart that might be really affecting you today. It's like the separation is right now for your growth. The separation is here from your divine counterpart so that you can learn how to reconnect with divine, right? Your person is a reflection of divine. They hold the reflection of divine, but they are not divine itself. They are also growing. They are also progressing, right? They are also healing. And both of you are doing that simultaneously. That is why you're being called to just like focus. Like this lady, she's looking at the plant. Right? So she's tending to her own garden. It's not your responsibility to heal someone. It is their responsibility. It is their responsibility. Hi Divya. Yeah, nice lighting. So it is their responsibility to do the healing. You know, this person is like just like standing at the edge of the window and just like smoking. It's like you can't heal someone. All you can do is like you can tend to your own garden. Right? You can give them the direction, but ultimately that responsibility, that willpower, that free will lies with the person in themselves, right? So you can only focus on your own growth, and automatically from that they are going to receive the indications to move up on their journey as well, right? Also, there is a call for you to clear and reset your energies. Work with selenite. You can work with scholasite. You can also work with peach moonstone right now to help you release any sort of emotional trauma, emotional hurt from the past which might be affecting you right now. Also, you can just light some kapoor and sit near the fumes, so that will help you clear your head a lot. If you might be experiencing headaches or like stuffy nose, you're feeling stuffed near the sinuses, or you might be experiencing some pressure around the head, it might be because your person is overthinking, right? Or maybe so that there might be other people who are thinking about you in a negative way, not so good way. So just sitting in that clearing energy is going to help you lift the energy, right? There's also the card of Tantra coming in, very powerful. This is a very powerful amalgamation that is taking place between you and your counterpart at this point, okay? This person has come into your life to catalyze, to help you propel you on your journey. Yeah, clear chords. Yes, clear chords too. Clear chords will also help you feel more connected with divine. It's going to help you bring a lot of clarity of thought. But please make sure that you are in your right energies. You are in your positive energies whenever you are working with clear chords. That is why I feel like clear chords is a little bit tricky, also a little bit dangerous. Because I myself have experienced that in the past. I kept on wearing clear chords and I did not know why I was getting drained. It was in a very lower state that I went into, and then I realized whatever energy you give to clear quartz, it's going to magnify it. It's going to just like blow it out of proportion because it's an amplifier of energy. That is why हम स्फटिक के शिवलिंग की स्थापना करके उसकी पूजा करते हैं. उसको इसीलिए पूजा जाता है क्योंकि जल जब भी आप अर्पित कर रहे हैं महादेव के शिवलिंग पे, स्फटिक के शिवलिंग पे, तो the energy that you're giving it to it sort of like magnifies everything. It amplifies your intention, right? तो जब हम स्फटिक की माला इसीलिए कहते हैं कि मंत्र जाप जो होता है स्फटिक की माला पे करते हैं, तो it's like it has huge benefits, right? But at the same time क्रिस्टल्स जब हम पहनते हैं, स्फटिक का क्रिस्टल जब हम अपने ऊपर पहनते हैं, तो वो थोड़ा सा ट्रिकी इसलिए हो जाता है. वी नीड टू बी अवेयर ऑफ आवर मेंटल एंड इमोशनल स्टेट. If you are feeling low in any way, immediately just remove it and keep it aside. Otherwise, you are going to be like sucked down into feeling more of that, right? So that is why it is suggested कि आप जब अपने positive state में होते हैं, meditation जब करते हैं या जब आप जाप कर रहे हैं, मंत्र जाप कर रहे हैं, तब आप क्लियर क्वार्ट्ज पहन के रखें और फिर उसको साइड में रख दें. बिकॉज वी आर ह्यूमंस एंड स्पेशली ऑन दिस जर्नी there are a lot of highs and lows. There are many things which are beyond our control, right? For example, the energies that you start feeling from the other side, if they are too heavy, you are going to be sucked down into that vortex, right? Which we don't want. So in my opinion, I have felt that it's better to not wear clear quartz on you, but yes, you can definitely hold it for some time, sitting with it for meditation. You can work with clear quartz to help you bring more clarity. Yes. What else do you need to know? There's some sort of a contract. Shraddha Singh. When one feels like crying, tears just come without a reason. What is to be done? Just cry. Please know that crying is not bad. ठीक है, हम अपने human experience में we only want the good emotions. We only want the strong and powerful and positive emotions. No one wants the bad emotions. Why is that? The lower emotional energy is also part of the feminine, isn't it? She is the shadow. She's the shadow, right? She's the dark side of the moon. She's the subconscious, right? She's everything which is unseen, unknown, right? तो हम क्यों लोअर इमोशन से भाग रहे हैं, right? We need to just sit with that emotion, because know that it is simply lower energy which is coming out of your body, is getting released through tears, right? So the tear that comes out is also energy. It is literally densified emotion that you have held from the past, which you are letting it out, you're pouring it out. And you will notice every single time that after a good cry session, wherein you are not blaming yourself, you're not judging yourself, you're not calling yourself stupid for crying, you're not getting angry or mad on yourself, you're not feeling sad for yourself, you're just crying. You know that emotions are coming up and you're just sitting and crying, allowing them, becoming the clear channel for the tears to pour out. And after that, you're going to experience that there is a great peace that descends. You feel like you are yourself now. You feel calm, you feel centered, you feel grounded, and you feel, strangely, you feel like you have a new energy now. Why? Because you've literally allowed the old version to just come out, to get released. So that dense energy gets released through the tears, right? So उसमें आपको कुछ करना नहीं है, आपको बस allow करना है. Just allow the tears, right? Allow the energy to flow through you. That is the greatest learning that a feminine can take for herself, right? Because we are here to master our emotions. We are not here to be consumed by them. And how do we master our emotions? Is to allow them to pass through us. We move through these emotions, right? Without trying to stop them or suppress them or run away from them, right? Since yesterday I've been teary-eyed, and today I literally cried without much reason. Yes, the more you cry, the more you sit and cry. You can also write down. Writing down also helps me personally. Whenever I'm feeling teary-eyed, I cannot understand, because the frontal lobe will shut down. ठीक है, जब हम रोते हैं, जब हम हर्ट होते हैं, तो हमारा एमिगडाला जो है, जो फाइट एंड फ्लाइट जो रिस्पॉन्स जो गवर्न करता है, इट एक्टिवेट्स अ मेमोरी, राइट? दैट इज अ सर्वाइवल सेंटर ऑफ द ब्रेन. तो जब भी हम सैड फील करते हैं, वी समहाउ सबकॉन्शियसली कनेक्टेड टू अ वेरी पेनफुल मेमोरी फ्रॉम द पास्ट व्हेन वी फेल्ट दैट वे, राइट? तो मेमोरी सेंटर जब एक्टिवेट होता है, तो वो हम वहां फंस जाते हैं. वी डोंट नो हाउ टू कम आउट ऑफ इट, राइट? So the way to do that, the way to practically do that, is to sit down with a book and a pen. Simply write down, what am I feeling right now? मुझे क्या feel हो रहा है, क्या emotion feel हो रहा है? Try to give a name to that emotion. If you can, there is no right or wrong. I'm feeling disappointment, right? Now then ask yourself, where do I feel this disappointment in my body? Some of you may say, I feel it in the right shoulder. Some of you may say, I feel it in the back of my head. Some of you might say, I feel it in the left knee, right? So what are we doing? We are connecting with the physical manifestation. We are connecting with the physical vessel. We're connecting with the body, trying to locate where that emotion is getting released from. All right? If you want to go a step further, you can write down, what is the emotion that is triggering, what is the thought which is triggering this emotion? What are the thoughts that I'm getting right now as I'm crying, as I'm feeling sad? So you may write down everything that is coming in, right? And immediately you feel a little bit lightness. Why? Because when we write down, automatically to write down, we are engaging the muscles of the arm, the hand, which activates the frontal lobe, right? And the frontal lobe, the prefrontal cortex, is in charge of the analysis, is in charge of the problem solving, right? So this is the problem solving center of the brain that we activate. So we come from here to here. So immediately you feel like you are in better control of yourself. Why? Because now you're looking at your thoughts, you're looking at the emotion also from a third point perspective. You're not like caught up, you're not like drowning in it all of a sudden. Right? So these are small things that personally helped me. So probably it helps you as well, right? Please do let me know. हेड में सेंटर में हैवीनेस और इंटेंस पेन क्यों होता है? राइट. सो इट इज लोअर थॉट. हेड में सेंटर में हैवीनेस माने माथे पे या इधर ऊपर की तरफ. हैवीनेस और इंटेंस पेन क्यों होता है? सेंटर में, सेंटर ऑफ द फोरहेड या सेंटर ऑफ द हेड? Okay, so there was this one more card that came out in the end. Let us see what that has to say for us. Where is the card? Contract, yes. What is this contract card about? ऊपर. हाँ, तो यहाँ अगर आपको पेन हो रहा है ना, सो दैट इज योर क्राउन, दैट इज योर कनेक्शन विद डिवाइन बीइंग अफेक्टेड राइट नाउ. आपको बहुत अकेलापन लग रहा होगा. आपको लग रहा है मैं क्यों ही जी रही हूँ, मैं यहाँ क्यों हूँ, मेरा पर्पस क्यों है, मुझे पैदा ही क्यों किया भगवान ने, मुझे अकेला छोड़ दिया है, मुझे फेंक दिया है कोई कोने में, मेरा कोई नहीं है, मेरा अपना कोई नहीं है. ठीक है. आपको ऐसा अकेलापन सा फील हो रहा होगा, लेफ्ट आउट फील हो रहा होगा. आपको ऐसा लग रहा होगा कि कोई चीज आपके आसपास आपको खुशी नहीं दे रही है. ठीक है. सब जगह नेगेटिविटी नजर आ रही होगी. राइट. अगर ये सारी चीजें हो रही हैं तो आपका क्राउन चक्र भी अफेक्टेड है. ये सारी हैवी डेंसिटी जो है आपके क्राउन से निकल रही है. ठीक है. तो आपको अपना कनेक्शन जो है डिवाइन के साथ में बरकरार रखना है, स्ट्रेंथन करना है, क्लियर करना है. आपको खुद को याद दिलाना है कि यहाँ पे मैं हूँ, मुझे यहाँ ये जीवन दिया गया है, तो उसके पीछे कोई बहुत बड़ा कारण है जो मुझे अभी पता नहीं है पर डिवाइन को पता है. राइट. मुझे अभी नहीं समझ में आ रहा है पर डिवाइन हमेशा समझते हैं. डिवाइन ऑलवेज लव्स मी. तभी मुझे ब्यूटीफुल लाइफ उन्होंने दी है. शायद मुझे अभी नजर नहीं आ रही है ब्यूटी लाइफ में. राइट. बट ये ब्यूटी है और मेरा पर्पस भी यहाँ पे कुछ है. मैंने यहाँ पे जन्म लिया है, वो कोई कारण से जन्म लिया है. राइट. मुझे जीवन दान दिया गया है, उसके पीछे कोई एक बहुत बड़ा महत्व है जो अभी मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा है बट मैं जानना चाहती हूँ, मैं उत्सुक हूँ. ठीक है. तो ये छोटी छोटी चीजें हैं जैसे आप नेगेटिव से पॉजिटिव स्टेट में कैसे आप शिफ्ट कर सकते हैं. इट्स सिंपली अबाउट लुकिंग एट थिंग्स फ्रॉम अनदर वे, रिमाइंडिंग योरसेल्फ दैट गॉड लव्स यू नो मैटर व्हाट. ठीक है. आपको दुख मिल रहे हैं पर दुख तो सभी के पास होते हैं. दुख किसके पास नहीं है? मुझे ये बताओ, मुझे ये बताओ कौन सा व्यक्ति है आपके आसपास या आप जिसको जानते हैं जो पूरी तरीके से सुखी है. ठीक है. इवन जो ऋषि मुनि हैं वो अगर उनका इंटरनल स्टेट हैप्पी रहता है तो आप ये देखिए उनके कितने फिजिकल एलिमेंट्स रहते होंगे. राइट. कोई ना कोई तरीके का पेन तो हम एक्सपीरियंस करते ही हैं. इट इज पार्ट ऑफ द ह्यूमन एक्सपीरियंस. उस पेन से आप भाग के कहाँ जा रहे हो? पेन को अपना बनाओ. ठीक है. क्योंकि ये पेन ही है जो आपको आपके पर्पस की तरफ ले जाता है. राइट. पेन से भागना नहीं है. राइट. और ये लोनलीनेस या अकेलापन जो भी आप फील कर रहे हैं कि मुझे अकेला छोड़ दिया गया है, कोई मेरी केयर नहीं करता है, ये आपके अंदर विजडम लेकर आ रहा है. हायर विजडम, जैसे मैंने बोला, हायर नॉलेज, हायर विजडम लेकर आ रहा है कि ठीक है कोई नहीं है. अगर कोई नहीं होगा तभी आप अपनी आंखें ईश्वर की तरफ करेंगे, अदरवाइज आप डिस्ट्रैक्टेड रहेंगे. राइट. तब तक आपका मन दुनिया में लगता रहेगा. पर सब जब आपको छोड़ के चले जाएंगे ना तब आपको लगेगा अरे यार दुनिया में नहीं रखा है कुछ अल्टीमेटली. ठीक है. यहाँ पे कुछ तो है ऐसा जो मुझे बुला रहा है, जो मुझे चाहता है. मैं जिसको चाह रहा हूं वो मुझे भी चाहे ना. Right. So what is this about this contract? Let us just see what is this energy for divine counterparts with regards to contracts. This might be some karmic energy. Yes, this might be a marriage. Okay, this might be a marriage. And 8 of Cups is walking away, but ये हो नहीं रहा है, ये ending नहीं हो पा रही है somehow. This is not happening easily for you, dear one, because there is some sort of a spiritual contract that you signed with this person as a part of your karmic rebalancing, right? तो हो सकता है आपको चीजें समझ आ गई हों, उनको नहीं आई हों, या आप दोनों को ही सीखना अभी बाकी है एक दूसरे से कुछ ना कुछ. राइट, ऑन अ स्पिरिचुअल लेवल, तभी ये कॉन्ट्रैक्ट अभी तक एंड नहीं हुआ है, या इट इज इन द प्रोसेस ऑफ गेटिंग डिजॉल्व. इट इज समथिंग दैट यू योरसेल्फ साइंड एज सोल, राइट. तो हमें कई चीजें काफी हैवी लगती हैं, बट अल्टीमेटली दे आर द ब्रिज between you and divine. This contract, the soul contract, is acting as a bridge between you and divine. So stop running away from it, right? Turn around and embrace it, right? Yeah, so this is all that is coming across, and let me just pull out a guidance card in the end, just to end the reading. एक guidance card 12-12 के लिए. Spiritual DNA, wow. Wow. So this is a card of spiritual DNA. Okay. I need to sit with this card. ये बहुत डीप है. कई सारी चीज़ें जो आप पास्ट में एक्सपीरियंस करते आए हैं, उन सारी चीज़ों ने आपको आज यहाँ तक लाके खड़ा किया है इन टर्म्स ऑफ योर स्पिरिचुअल ग्रोथ एंड स्पिरिचुअल जर्नी. I feel like in spite of all of the darkness, आप आगे बढ़ना चाह रहे हैं अभी भी, जो एक बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल क्वालिटी है, और डिवाइन की नज़र आप पे है. मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि आपको ऐसा फील होता है कभी कभी कि नो वन इज़ हियर टू बी विथ मी, राइट, बट डिवाइन की नज़र कंटिन्यूसली आपके ऊपर है. Stay in your higher states of awareness, reminding yourself that everything is leading you towards more love and more light. ठीक है. आपको 555 बहुत दिख रहा होगा, 55 भी बहुत दिख रहा होगा. So this is all about chances, changes and challenges, right? So आज के दिन में मुझे ऐसा फील हो रहा है ना कि टाइम आपके लिए या तो बहुत स्लो चल रहा होगा या बहुत फास्ट चल रहा है. आपको ऐसा लग रहा है कि समय बहुत जल्दी जल्दी भाग रहा है, या आपको ऐसा लग रहा होगा अरे अभी तक इतना ही टाइम हुआ है, मुझे तो लगा अभी 2 घंटे आगे हो गए होंगे. तो टाइम फैक्टर जो है आज आपको दिखाया जा रहा है कि टाइम लीनियर नहीं है. ठीक है, टाइम इज रिलेटिव and depends upon your spiritual understanding that time sort of like moves around. टाइम बहुत फ्लेक्सिबल है अभी आपके आसपास, मुझे लग रहा है. तो अगर आप आज ऐसा सोच रहे हैं अरे इतना टाइम हो गया मेरे डिवाइन काउंटरपार्ट से मिले हुए, और अभी भी कुछ हुआ नहीं है, दिस एंड दैट, प्लीज नो दैट द पास्ट फ्यू ईयर्स, द पास्ट 5 years टू बी प्रिसाइज, हैव बीन स्पेड अप, right, in terms of spiritual growth and ascension as a part of the planetary shift which is taking place. जो हमारा एक्सेस है, अर्थ का जो एक्सेस है वो टिल्ट शिफ्ट हो रहा है. इस कारण टाइम इज मूविंग इन अ डिफरेंट वे, राइट. सो यू लिटरली आर टैपिंग इन टू दैट. तो उसको आप इससे इक्वेट मत करिए. आप समय और प्रोग्रेस दोनों अलग अलग है. ठीक है, आपका प्रोग्रेस इंडिपेंडेंट है, इट इज इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ टाइम. द लव दैट यू फील फॉर योर डिवाइन काउंटरपार्ट इज इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ ऑल टाइम, नॉट जस्ट टाइम. आपके जितने भी इनकारनेशंस थे उसमें हर इनकारनेशन में आप अपने डिवाइन काउंटरपार्ट से मिले हैं. यू हैव एक्सपीरियंस लाइक हायर नॉलेज, you have experienced higher learning, you have come into higher states of love within yourself, higher states of forgiveness. हर incarnation में आप कुछ ना कुछ सीख के आगे बढ़े हैं, right? And this is a love which has stood the test of time through all of your incarnations, right? So this love is beyond time. तो आज ऐसा मत सोचिए कि अरे समय तो निकल गया, बुढ़े हो जाएंगे, ये हो जाएगा, वो हो जाएगा. आप गुजर भी जाएंगे तब भी ये चीज खत्म होने वाली नहीं है. ठीक है. So this is something of a nature which is beyond the human understanding, beyond the human capacity. So in that knowledge, in that truth, your spiritual DNA is being activated. Serious alchemy is afoot. यहाँ पे एक बहुत ही सीरियस लेवल की एल्कमी हो रही है. सरफेस लेवल पे डक जो है, वो डक स्पिरिट जब भी आएगी ना, वो आपको इंस्पिरेशन देती है कि ऊपर जो हो रहा है ना, 3D में जो हो रहा है उस पर ध्यान मत दो. ऊपर से लेकर बत्तख जो बैठी हुई है वो आराम से एक जगह से दूसरी जगह कैसे जा रही है ना, मूवमेंट हो ही नहीं रहा कुछ, ठीक है, वो आराम से बैठी हुई दिखती नजर आती है आपको, जैसे फ्लोट कर रही है। पर अगर पानी के आप नीचे देखें तो डक जो है बहुत जोर जोर से पैर अपने मारती है, राइट। तो ऊपर जो हो रहा है 3D में जो हो रहा है, आपको ऐसा लग रहा है कि कुछ भी नहीं हो रहा है, बट अंडर द सरफेस, under the current, there is a whole lot of movement that is taking place between you and your divine counterpart, right? And I feel like these three heads are representing the movement of time. Again, this is like past, present and future, right? So you're moving beyond it, you're moving beyond the concept of time itself, and you are being called to go to the root of it. Find the infinite capacity, right? जहाँ पे इन्फिनिटनेस है ना, वहाँ पे आप जाइए, उन कॉन्सेप्ट्स को एक्सप्लोर करिए, उन जगहों पे आप जाएंगे तो आपको और चीज़ें खुद के बारे में रियलाइज होंगी अभी इस टाइम, राइट। देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन दैट इज वांटिंग टू कम अक्रॉस फॉर यू राइट नाउ। अगेन देयर इज टेलीपैथिक कम्युनिकेशन। भाई, आपके और आपके पर्सन के बीच में अभी जो टेलीपैथिक कम्युनिकेशन है, इट इज़ एक्सट्रीमली स्ट्रांग. If you feel that there are certain words that are coming into you, or that you're hearing some words in like random communication, and you feel like these are the words that my person is trying to convey to me, trust that it is them talking to you, right? They are talking to you beyond human level communication, right? ये 4D का कम्युनिकेशन है जो आपके और आपके पर्सन के बीच में चल रहा है. टेलीपैथी एग्जिस्ट इन द 4th dimension, which again transcends time, right? So I hope this helps you, dear one. This is very powerful, very deep information which is coming across for you, dear one, and I hope that it helps you. I love you so much. Take care, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys around.